Dark web markets, darknet markets, dark markets, black markets, and crypto markets are some of the new terms that have been introduced in the recent years, referring to all the online illicit marketplaces that have been developed and operate in the dark web environment. These relatively new online market spaces are very similar to the existing marketplaces in the surface web like Amazon, eBay, providing though illegal goods, trading services and transaction facilities to their customers under advanced encryption, protecting the anonymity of their users and making consequently the whole market totally anonymous. The underground economy is the emerging and increasing trend in the dark market transactions. Among all the internet and mobile technologies that are continuously evolving, enabling the criminals to operate in the darknet market world, digital currencies known as cryptocurrencies are some more of such digital tools which are currently transforming our criminal underworld. These dark markets are facilitating the payment of transactions between sellers and buyers for their illegal trading activities and posing threats for money laundering and terrorist financing. Before transactions are initiated, money should first be converted to cryptocurrencies. When a product or substance changes its status from legal to illegal, there is usually also a sales shift from surface web to the darknet marketplaces. VPN service or ITP browser, PGP encryption, decryption, and authentication are some of the main features of these sites for safe access, communication, and information sharing. Bitcoin, Monero, or other cryptocurrencies are used for safe trading and payments. Special focus is also given by the market developers to the design with a good-looking display and a user-friendly interface of the market. Most of the dark markets require buyers and vendors to register by filling registration forms with their data. Since anonymity is the primary concern, it is recommended not to fill detailed contact and other information which will reveal the real identities. Vendors' trust is another significant characteristic for the market's overall trust. Vendors' trust levels, among other factors, depend very much on their activity in the site. The more active a vendor is, the higher level of his trust. One phenomenon that has been observed in the darknet markets is the sudden exit or shifts of some markets from the dark web. This usually takes place when, after a sufficiently large amount of money in cryptocurrencies are shifted to these marketplaces, they close the site in order to block outgoing transfers and make off with the money they have locked into it. A suspect of such type of an exit scam was the case of the Nucleus market, which all of a sudden disappeared on April 13, 2016. Many of such sites, like the Sheep Marketplace and the Real Deer Market, became also suddenly unreachable in 2016 when their owners and the means vanished after absconding millions of dollars worth of the marketplaces. When a popular darknet market is closed down, all its users are moving to other prominent dark markets, is increasing in a very short time exponentially their members and activities. For example, when Silk Road 2.0 was taken down in 2015, Agora and Evolution marketplaces increased their membership by 20%. We had a similar case after the takedown of Alphabet when many of its users moved to Hansa Market. Many of these users have been identified. The authorities, in the meantime, had taken over the control of the Hansa Market. According to the content, type of goods and services on the dark web sites, the following 6 major types of dark markets are identified among other dark web categories. Arms, with trading of firearms, weapons, and other related goods illegally sold by firearm traffickers to private individuals, organized crime groups, and terrorists. Drugs, with manufacturing or trading of a large variety of illegal drugs, either pharmaceutical or otherwise, including illegal prescription medicines. Offers on drugs vary from heroin, cocaine, marijuana, methamphetamines, and various forms of acid to markets such as those trading anabolic steroids and Viagra-made medication. Then we have fraud and counterfeits, the document fraud with the online trading of fraudulent, forged, stolen and counterfeited documents and cards, such as fake passports or identification cards, cloned and stolen credit cards or accounts is emerging as one of the fastest growing markets in all types of criminal activities, including terrorism. Card shops, for example, are one of the specialty markets in the dark web. Then we have guides and tutorials for darknet market users on fraud, hacking, drugs, and many security-related and anonymity issues. Finally, digital goods and services such as software, source code, botnets, malware, ebooks, game keys, hosting, VPN and security services, currency exchanges, and financial services.